finally got turned on. Yes. Wow. Steve is a very, very thirsty boy. Now, over time, the snow will fade away, so not too worried about it. I should really make like a wall for the room or something. If that is right point. But for now, let's do that. Alright, now, jump back to home. I just realized I went to the wrong spot. I meant to go to Ruin. Can I make things faster just by like getting simply removing snow manually? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's 2 of you. I need my ender chest. That's right, I also need like 4 more pieces of copper. So let's see if I can find me some Cassiterite. I can't remember what Cassiterite is. Let's go. Alright. Cassiterite's tin, okay. But I don't need tin. Come on. Oh man. Only problem with pushing upriver, you pretty much can't actually, you know, kind of like force your way through it. Now, I'm going smart, because fluids. There we go. That way, I'm not constantly trying to go, what's this type thing? Is that what I consider it, or is that what I actually need? No, there's gold. Now, I'm actually smart. And check. Okay, yeah, should be getting sound on the turned stream, so that's good. Wait. Wild potatoes. And they're not yet mature. Hang on. What months do that should mature in? No. Well, wild crops. Okay, so maybe be under food and water. No. It's been a while since I've done this, so. Okay, so. Potatoes. Doesn't actually tell me freaking when they actually grow. Ugh. Alright. Let's look this up. So it's TFC potato. I went for TNG, which is 18, 1.18 plus. Alright, apparently, they grow in the wild between spring and summer. think the turn it's turn TOC plus. That's why. Right. Where's potato? Okay, so it's potatoes. That doesn't actually really even help me at all, really. Okay, so right. So basically, I gotta wait a little bit longer because right now it is January 12th, which means we're in winter. So these ain't gonna freaking. Oh boy, they ain't gonna freaking give me any food at all until like what? 6 months from now, in game, which is about give or take 240 days. But there is some good news because at the same time, yeah, like there'll be other foods that can pop up during spring and you know, actually no, it wouldn't actually be turning 6 months. Actually, it'd be slightly less, and like 3 to 6 months basically. I'm looking for, or trying to look for rather, basically some form of of copper where I can actually get it to you know effectively like give me the 10 the ingots I still need. Now I will also have to get another mod here as well because we don't have such fly, I don't think. Oh, yes we do. Cool. Hey. Yeah, rotten flesh. Yeah, looking for essentially signs of ores underneath the ground. Looks like there are none yet. Or at least none that are showing. Ooh. Here we go. This is the kind of thing I'm looking for, but I need specifically copper. Melts into copper. So I need tetrahedrite, malachite, or native copper. Huh. They changed that? Okay. One sec. Apparently the bitrate's higher than it should be. Not sure how to actually edit the bitrate while I'm gone though. Unless might be something in OBS I can tweak. Settings, stream, output maybe. Alright, so let's try that. See if that makes things a bit easier. Right, now put the Technic console back up and continue the search for. Honestly, I'm bismuthinite. Alright, so bismuth sign 1. And the reason that I've actually 10 marked the bismuth that I just found is because of the fact that once, essentially once I turn, get further along, I'm actually going to need bismuth. Because, for example, I need bismuth to make, what would it be? There's bismuth double ingots, sheets, plate of blocks, double sheets, so I can make reapers. Okay, so it's just any double sheet, right? Or was it? Right, so that's business bronze. That's advanced and rules. Okay, so I can literally just use normal bronze. Okay, cool. So what else do I need bismuth for? Because I'm pretty sure there's something else I'd need bismuth for. Bismuth is just used to make bismuth ingots, which of course used to make bismuth bronze. Okay, yeah, so I'll need to make blue steel eventually. Right. I knew there was something I needed it for, I just couldn't remember what. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Hail to the year. There's some cast iron right there. Alright, now. Ooh, wild jute. And what are you? Bet you it's a plum tree. Yep, plum leaves. Right, now let's see if there's any at the head of the river here, because I think maybe my easiest turn target slash gamble would actually be a malachite vein. It's like, I need what? 200 millibuckets of copper to be able to make basically everything that I need. So if I find some malachite, actually, what am I just freaking going around blindly for? See. It doesn't seem to say. There we go. So that's Ignis exclusive. I don't think I'd have Ignis exclusive around here. But Malachite though is the easiest. So limestone, chalk, and dolomite. So it is around here. Looks like the Nintendo storming changes arrived. Bauxite. Beats, which I'm not much That's shale, so it won't be any in here then. Unless... looks like it does appear in shale. Nice. Nice one. See that as someone in chat. It's probably just showing me. Oh well. Alright. Like, I'm kind of, like, the easiest way to be able to find whether or not there is Malachi around here would probably be literally just, like, you know, simply use a prospector's pick or use spectator mode. But ironically enough, to be able to use spectator mode, I literally need copper. I need copper to be able to basically make anything. So, to get the copper I need to make my first ingot, I need a prospector's pick, which needs to be made out of copper. Well, first one does anyway. Although there is one extra way I can do it. Give me night vision 1000. Give me spectator. All I need to do is freaking find a big ass patch of like just like basically just green. Oh. And so it needs something kind of like this, but green. Not bismuth green either. Man. This looks damn cool though, dude. And of course, shit tons of cinnabar. But I'm actually getting smart. I'm gonna look under home. Oh wow. Flooded cave. Ah, no wonder it's flooded. It's freaking open to the river. Alright. Yes, by some people's reckoning, this would be cheating. But, I'm only really using it for like the first 10 round anyway. Besides, as you can tell, it's really not actually all that easy to even find malachite. Garnierite is nickel. Not sure if or when I'll need nickel though. I'm pretty sure this here will be either sulfur or gold. Yep, it's gold. Holy shit, that's a big patch of garnierite. And of course, lava. End up having the other screen uncovered again. Got some lapis, which really won't be that useful to me yet. Oh man, it's kind of freaking awesome. Freaking like awesome and kind of tedious. Trying to sit there like setting up the prices for this server, because yeah, none of the prices will be the same as on Even Terra. Like on Even Terra, literally looking like what, 90 cents for an ingot of iron. I see uranium. More uranium. More cinnabar. Yeah, yeah, on Even Terra, like a single iron ingot is like what, 90 cents. Not even a buck. But can't get a you know, like a vanilla iron ingot under 10 terraforming craft. So instead, you go through a huge process. Now, let's do let's do hematite. Right? Let's say let's say I managed to get some rich hematite. Right? And got a crusher. This will be the best way to actually process it, but 1 becomes 7, right? But yet, at the same time, like, okay, doesn't actually seem to say how much it actually turns into anymore. At 1.20, it actually showed how much rich hematite turned into. It was like 15 millibuckets or something like that. Or 25. I mean, it was like some amount. But basically, this is like better than you could get with just default. Actually, let's keep things simple and use small hematite, right? So 5 millibuckets. This makes 2 rocky chunks, right? And sluice that, and not sure where exactly comes out of the sluice at, but I'm guessing it'll probably be that. I don't know, it'll be chunks hematite. Right? You can then either crush, or you can either grind 1 to 1, or you can grind and get a little bit more. Right, like don't pile 4 of them, and then of course you gotta turn and sluice it anyway. Not sure why exactly it's like doing this. Possibly some kind of turn recipe glitch or something. But you then basically, and actually, I wonder if it actually has it in there. No, okay. And basically, you take the chunks, and you grind it into dough dust, sluice it into, basically, I'm guessing into powder, and then you turn the powder into, like, I'm guessing, yeah, turn it into pellet, which still only has, like, the 20, but, okay. Right, so 4 of those, so 4 of those makes one of these. 4 of these becomes one of these. And from there, that then turns into, like, the cast iron. Yeah. Let's see if we can find this Medicate, shall we? Because literally the one thing I'm missing right now is literally just, like, a source of Malachite. Like, you'd think it'd be, like, a lot easier to find than this. But apparently, no. Unless there's, like, something else about it that I'm missing. Okay. More cinnabar. A little bit of rubber banding. Minecraft obsidian. Alright. Galena. Uranium. Gold and silver. Sphalerite. Shit ton more silver. Doesn't it seem to say what kind of, like, what kind of world gen actually spawns in? Like, there's one where it's like, oh, it spawns in uplift regions, which literally just means basically mountain foothills. That's shit ton more sphalerite. I'm also kind of surprised there's, like, no music playing. Usually there is. More bismuth. More, looking way more sphalerite. Ton more bismuth. It's like the freaking world gen's like freaking teasing me. And it's like, ooh, look at this beautiful green. Yeah, it's not actually like copper. We're just trolling ya. Man, that looks way too good. I love shaders. That's more bismuth. I'm literally practically finding everything but what I might freaking actually really need. More gold. That'd be, yep, more bismuth. And there it is. All of bismuth. And of course some rubber banding. Got a bunch of emeralds. Yeah, I gotta decide on, you know, oh, why don't you get a you know, like a coin mod and like, you know, work it from there technically. Well, kind of. We're just kind of gotta, you know, find out how much work it actually takes to make an ingot. Just in the first place. And really, like, you know, how to actually, essentially, you know, like, even process ores now. So we used to have a mod on 1.20 called TFC ore processing, which seemingly has been renamed to ore washing now. Yeah, that or is actually still there. I don't know. I'll find out either way soon. First though, I really want to freaking find that freaking malachite. Yeah, it's going right. There's galena. Freaking more sphalerite. More galena. More gold. Sphalerite and gold. Gold. Is the music finally back again? So at least you got something to listen to while I'm like logging in hardcore. There's sphalerite. Oh wow. Got quartz geode. Finding everything else. I'm gonna freaking probably teleport to where Wolfreach is gonna go then and see if it has any, you know, like deposits of yeah, you know, any deposits of really just anything really that would actually turn into copper. Like a small copper. And so we're looking at, wouldn't really look for turn native copper, but we've got tetrahedrite, malachite, and just copper. But doesn't it seem to have ice on it? Yeah, it's metal. Right, so we've got malachite, native copper, we've got tetrahedrite and malachite. And that's it. So basically looking for either malachite or tetrahedrite. Which tetrahedrite kind of looks like sphalerite, which really won't help much. Oof, only just realized it. I just noticed how low I am on freaking amount down the freaking like water I am. Muscles. I literally need just either tetrahedrite or I need malachite. Okay. Not receiving enough to maintain it now. Because of course it's not. Let's bump up the output again. Try for that. And it's really freaking dropping. Which means that possibly our internet's time to be slow again. Though admittedly it could also be something to do with, the dual stream, but I don't know. I'm kind of new to this whole like streaming thing. Yeah, probably won't actually turn finding claystone though. Let's have a look under just in case. Okay, cool. So it's literally just like the surface alone that's turning claystone underneath its slate. Okay, cool. So tetrahedrite does generate inside of claystone. More uranium. Uranium. bauxite. Again, we can find plenty of freaking aluminum, but aluminum's really no help if you literally can't even make literally just copper stuff. Silver, galena. Yep, ganorite. Bismuthinite. Emeralds. I pretty sure literally just need like what, 4 pieces of 10, malachite. And even then, that's like the small ones. Although, small native copper. Yeah, so I literally need to turn Sluice it, which I can't do yet. Sphalerite. Bismuth. Sphalerite. And more bismuth sign. And so I don't even have. I don't even have any freaking, deposits marked. Galena. Like, seriously, how freaking hard is it just to find, like, freaking. Even freaking, like, malachite, which is freaking, like, common as, or at least it was on 1.20. Yep, more bismuth. Alright. Let's sphalerite, bismuth, and nickel there. Tons of bismuth net, sign net, literally sitting right on top of the bismuth net that's indicating is there. It's like having freaking exploded neon net to indicate a neon sign. And yes, I know neon's a gas. It's just basically just like a comparison type thing. Silver. Yeah, more bismuth. More I didn't realise that I actually straight up planned myself out of the fridge. This is it is strange circles. Oh, they're definitely circles. Yeah, I can more than happily like have like a mine set up outside of the fridge. I'd rather not. Sort of. Like, I kind of want mine to be sorted out of the fridge, but also kind of not. If that makes any sense. Like kind of like on the outskirts type thing. Still no freaking malachite. Here's some tetrahedrite, but it's all in a flooded cavern. Now that means sponge time. Because in creative I only need one. Yeah. Hopefully I can nice. I'm gonna move that one over to there so I can just the joys of being in the early game in these very flooded caves. Hang on, I freaking welded it. and 10 east, north, down, place water air. Now, tetrahedrite 1, and now we go up and find the tetrahedrite sign, if there is some. There's literally not even any freaking tetrahedrite thingies around on the surface because of how freaking deep it is. Are there any signs around here though? Because tetrahedrite works the same as as having native copper, so. Sphalerite, sphalerite, sphalerite. More sphalerite. Right, so it looks like no, there's not. But there is, however, more tetrahedrite over here that's in lava. But at least I know where to find tetrahedrite at least. I now just need to find graphite. And I just need to find something that has signs around it. Because literally to mine that particular vein that I found and to clear out the water from, I actually need a a pick, which to make a pickaxe, I literally need copper. Hey, more tetrahedrite. Uranium sign. Lots of uranium sign. But I need tetrahedrite sign. Because that's how I'll be able to get the remaining 20 millibuckets of copper I need. Like, having all this 10 tetrahedrite around is like all well and good. but without the ability to mine it, it's basically useless. And Abby's failure. Silver. Silver and Sphalerite look so much alike. Two sleeping? Ah, it's because I'm in spectator mode. Silver. Small. Right. So I'm basically looking for effectively the same shape as freaking, as a piece of, silver or sphalerite. Quartz there. Still, I don't need quartz. What I need is to get tetrahedrite chunks. Sphalerite, sphalerite. More bauxite, and more cinnabar. More galena, more silver. Bismuth. Couple more diamonds. There we go. Yeah, just go wait for the world's rendering basically. Now, somewhere here, I should be able to find at least some. Maybe not a lot, but at least some copper. Ah, hot spring. That's all bones. Make no bones about it. The timing of Mum's chat. Come on, dang it. beats. Yeah, desperation. Bruh. Freaking business is all over the place. But yet, still, not even a trace of copper. Like, the fuck? Eh, it's tough. Just like my luck today. Gypsum. Here we go, some more tetrahedrite, but no actual tetrahedrite signs, looks like. Wow, that really didn't actually do much to help me. It's chromite. So there's some chromite below me. It's like, I don't know, like freaking like just, literally freaking just refuses to give me, signs of tetrahedrite, but also at the same time goes, yeah, you can have some tetrahedrite. So there's like literally freaking nothing. Got plenty of gypsum, but I don't know what gypsum's for. And it certainly ain't gonna give me any copper. You know what? Screw it. Actually, we jump home and follow. Now, I set up in a ruin. Ruins tend to have at least some, um, you know, and ruins tend to have at least some, you know, like some amount of, you know, of copper in them. Well, sometimes copper. So all I need to do is just basically go freaking like, raiding ruins. That's Failurite. Free hammer. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. Let's ceramic bowl, large vessel. Just got straw in it. Yeah, not really expecting to find anything around here. But man can always dream. Find the next ruin to raid. There's actually surprisingly few ruins actually even showing. It's kind of wild. There is one there though. Clam, pile, vessel contains salt. See if that one. Yes! Exactly what I needed. And another free knife. Always good to have. Now, jump back to my ruin. And I'm actually going to smart double check when I started. Alright, about an hour and a quarter ago. Okay. Over an hour of searching, literally just to turn simply get like what, 5 tiny pieces of copper. Yeah. And literally, and that is all just enough to make one singular, not even two, literally just a singular pickaxe head. That's literally how insane this is. And then got a fire starter. There we go. Yeah. How can I... Alright, so that breaks into 4. Also breaks into 4. Okay, so pumpkin chunks are basically just... Yeah, pumpkin chunks are essentially just like, you know, pieces basically. Yeah. To make a cutting board though, I need lumber. Or of course I need support beams. Which I suppose I could do support beams because things I got in the chest. This now pine log. I need an axe. And give me bark. And then strip log. I then need a saw. Bloody hell. I can do barley grain, then make by flour, but yeah, I don't have everything else needed for that. Alright. Wow, it's really not actually going as fast as I thought it would. When it gets near the end, I'll stop the sprint. There we go. And go douche. And come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I was beyond worried I wasn't gonna make that. Alright. Now I need another one. Okay, I thought I had a second pot. Apparently I didn't. But what I can do, I can jump to here, large vessel, jump back to the ruin, and to use support beams. I don't have that function right now. Because I only had gold. We had support in the game. None of it. Right now. Rich. I'm not sure how much rich will give me. Let's jump back to the ruin now. Okay. Doesn't actually give me like literally any indication of how much it'll even make, which is very not helpful. Um. Right. Copper. Doesn't actually seem to say how much this gives me. And I'm also about to starve. Yay. So, I do have a way that I can, like, technically cheat my way back to having, essentially, like, full hunger again. Now, I need to just hope that this makes enough. No, actually, yeah, I'm gonna smart. I'm gonna just cook up the 3, and basically see how much I get. And fire starter. And tick sprint. Turn in 70 seconds. Now I need to get a stick. I don't appear to have any sticks. And oh, come on. Really, dude? Contains unmelted items. So it literally can't even freaking melt. Okay. So I need some way to get lumber without having access having access to any metals. Alright. What can I use? It looks like I have to just yeah. I need fur log. And actually, yeah, like this. And use pine supports. Yeah. One with a knife to make the cutting board. And then with a cutting board, I can then also do the pumpkin into pumpkin slices. Right. Don't have that freaking. Oh, come on, dang it. Alright, let's try this. And douche. Put that knife on there. This week, doubled up to 14 days. can cook it into creamy soup. But it also requires stuff I don't quite have yet. Oh well. And come here and take out that. Yeah, need to make pine supports into lumber. Right, there we go. Now, with that, I can now make a sluice. Specifically, I can make a pine one. Which at least looks nice. At least, you know, kind of looks nice. I need a crafting table though. Which, okay. I legit can't freaking craft a crafting table. So how are we supposed to freaking do it then? Get started maybe. No. Alright. So. Alright, now. Can I turn you into a crafting table? Apparently no, I can't. Okay. Alright, so just do that, you know, slight cheat again. But really got no choice. Right, now. Here's where the fun truly begins. Grab myself a new one so I can, you know, properly, you know, clear out here. Yeah. I'll do here. And it doesn't actually have the preview. I'm pretty sure though is a tube lock. Water goes there. Oh, wrong way. There we go. And now, take the tetrahedrite, and I got to smash it. Okay. And now, copy there. Oh wait. That's the results. And now we wait. God, look at all that ore. Let's... And it can hold up to 32 at a time. Right, and chunks tetrahedrite. I now need a cairn and a handstone. Handstone, I can literally just use whatever stones basically. Like, these are all Minecraft ones, but if I can manage to get a raw... Okay, I can also use harder. Nice. So, I now need to make a cairn, which does require raw. gonna make ourselves a cone. Okay, so I need smooth. How do I make smooth? Right. So I need a chisel. And that also needs freaking copper. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, screw it. Okay, then pop another 3. Yeah. I'll back over to here. And then give myself a chisel. Is that right? Yeah, so how do I fucking Alright. Right, so let's have smooth chalk. Right. And so it should be able to do that, but right, let's try this. No, okay. Have to like this then. Yeah, it should be okay, so I have to do it in world no from the next one on then. Right. Can okay. Interesting, there's not any other handstones. Oh well. Yeah, because I can't really like I can sort of use up here. It's just really freaking janky. Right. And then chunks tetrahedrite. There we go. My shader's back on, so it looks good again. I'm actually also kind of surprised I haven't done like any shorts viewers. I could even change it up in the top right on YouTube. Up until now I've been swapping over to OBS to check how long the stream's been going. This is literally the most boring part of doing all processing. But, you know, like actually making permanent this like part of the economy, like it will actually turn turn money just because of how tedious it is. Which is actually kind of ironic, really. Like something that's super easy to be like whatever, but something that's more like more involved like this, where you can't just go off and do something else while it's going. Like that will have a higher value. Like just doing this is like what? You know what? That might make this like 50 cents per per piece, and the prices don't go too far out of whack. Like guaranteed, like they're gonna be going out of whack either way. It's just how much. Okay, apparently I'm too cold. Oh. Just got one left anyway. And now I get to fly over. I should really also mark this too. So, Sluice. River Sluice. And now we need to yeet it up top. I'm not quite sure where exactly that's all going. Ah, it's right there. Nice. Yeah, tetrahedrite powder. Okay, right, cool. Right, so it literally now just like allows you to basically like, compress it. And then, yeah, have like two items per thingy. I wonder if turn TFC supporting Ks even go 1.8. Sorry, 1.21 version. TFC support indicator. Because I need to have it where okay, that's January 12th. Shit. Might work. Maybe? It's kind of hard to know for sure. Oh. Because yeah, apparently it's actually kind of hard to tell if a block is actually supported without it. Because like it claims or what's when you think it's turned supported, and it's like nah, not supported. Just gonna crash the whole cave in. It's like ugh. Oh well. It's suppose it could be worse. And now I've got 2 dirty dust. And got myself another dirty pile. And now I just jump back to the ruin. Find where I put my other dirty pile. Or do I actually have another one? Oh yeah, apparently I just has one. Eh. Not really too big a deal. Yeah. And those. Those. Now. With this, I can now put in 160 and 40. Put that in. In the chest, I need half a stack of logs. Might as well just bring these all out. And now, you go there, you go there, you go there. And now I can officially make saw blade and also a better better axe as well. I'm actually also gonna add the pot to there. So that will then basically lend itself to you know, making future foods. While that's cooking away, I'm gonna have a look to see if all processing for TSC has 1.21 version that's, you know, at least hopefully new enough. And apparently no. Ah well. At least I got all washing. So wishy-washy. I do find it really funny though, and kind of ironic, that you literally need basically access to copper ingots to be able to make copper ingots and copper tools. Yeah. Very smart. Jump to the river. So I need some water. Now, while that's cooking away, still not freaking mature. Oh, no wonder it's still in freaking January. Alright. I may need to get some more pumpkins then. Hang on, I'm sure I should have pumpkins at the thingy. Let's see. Do I have the pumpkin? Yes, I do. Good. Barely a anything. able to cook it, then I'll be able to try and get, you know, foods. Go in 5 days. So, okay, so I need to purchase that, which means I need a tree tap. So, if I get a jug of water, I can combine 2 barley flour and get barley blackberry. Okay, cool, I can go up to 8. And then that, I can then turn that into pasta. And I can cook that. But, more wine. Or actually, where's my oh my gosh, just do the flatbread dough. Now I might just leave it at that. Or, might even just straight up make my own flatbread. Yeah, okay, making jams. This guy just freeze him to death a couple of times. No, by next winter I'll have at least part of my farm filling up. And I now officially have my first sword. Fur back. Now, I'm basically guaranteed not to even survive this, so I'm just not even going to try. that's right. I think that should be either ore processing or another mod we had that actually added the extra turn handstones. Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to see what Leaving Turn to say my death was from. Yeah, I'm thinking when I die, I'll also go and go if Cade's turn, go to the loo. So be right back. Not sure why exactly I turned getting disconnected, but why is the audio rate 0? Weird. Oh. Yeah, if I can fix up the headset. Alright. Now. What do I need to get next? Where up with the jug? I guess I just my jug. Just need to heat up to hot, which means I need to take off the pot. If I can work out how to freaking take the pot off. I also really need to freaking. Yeah. There's also need empty hand to do this. Right now. And take some of my pine logs. There we go. Alright, so this is 6 days worth. Yeah, of material. Oh, cool. So basically cooking it adds an extra turn, like what, 3 times? And thankfully this, even though it's only on like dark red and is now maxed out, luckily this doesn't get burnt, which is very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Yeah, so I don't end up wasting any. Actually, I could do this. In the chest. Again, one more time. Oh, yes! Oh, yes. Now, I really need to get another freaking large vessel. Or maybe even straight up a chest. No, either way. Seal that. And it gives me a month's worth of, yeah, basically, you know, like barley grain surviving. Grass. Yeah, let's go and collect some more of the grains around, if I can find any. And eventually this will also, it's not yet mature. Alright, wild crops maybe. Okay. Food and water maybe. Alright, crops. Here we go. Right, so doesn't actually say when rye will actually become, you know, available, so to speak. So let's find out. So TFC rye. See what's in here. Nope. Okay, so it's not that one. Let's see. It's TFC Plus. Can't seem. Right. TC when does Rhyme mature? Okay, right. So it's harvestable between spring and late summer. Oh boy. Which means I literally have to wait for all this time. That's just for January. Ugh. Only problem with having like, you know, actually, where is it sourcing name from? Okay, so literally just the original Terraform Craft wiki. In Minecraft, like, you know, lower down the spoil rate too. Just because, you know, like, and literally, like, it's all default right now, but yet, the month length is literally, like, literally 4 times the, you know, the default setting. Is like, a month in default TFC is just, like, what, 8 days? And I've got set to 32. So I'm gonna have to tweak the TFC config note to, like, you know, make that match as well. Actually, I might do that now. Unfortunately, means that you guys will be staring just, like, basically my log pile for a bit. Alright, config TFC 7 maybe? Set that on. Alright, nice. I'll make that 2. Make that 4. Okay. Right, it's just 4. Yeah. And put to 1. Okay, that's it. As demand which no longer okay, cool. Divide it all by 10. That should be 1. Save content. Now I'm also trying to cut the stream here as well. Yeah. Wow. For some reason, it's just doing the weird buffering thing. Oh well. Boop. I'll also end the stream here as well.